A pleasure to meet all at last, and welcome once again to HJN Season 5. So, with normal topics, amongst promoted topics, amongst topics that come from a mini-series or from a marathon of episodes, it's quite obvious that in the wake of such finalizations that I plan on doing to the series, I really do ought to have a lot more going on here. So, Sprockets are what I have for number 2724. And well, if you haven't already known by now, Sprockets are the name given to a special component, often found in bicycles, amongst certain other machinery that are often used alongside chains. Essentially, sprockets are the special gear-like component with toothy edges around it, kind of like that of a serrated knife, but in a more circular pattern. Almost like some of those slicers that happen to be toothed or segmented in that same formation. However, with the sprockets, they aren't really made for tenderizing meats or for cutting through vegetables. But that's not to say that the design is not original. After all, the sprockets and the blade have had some things in common over the years, especially more recently when certain innovations have allowed both these little technologies to go a long way for the modern era. But in any case though, anyone who has been a biker would know the fact that sprockets are actually a unique piece that help keep a bike's chain together, but more importantly, to allow the wheels to turn. After all, without the sprockets, you wouldn't have much of the chain. Without the chain, the pedaling wouldn't do a whole lot. It also would have to move the chain alongside the wheels in order to make them roll, so that way you move forward. And some people are able to allow for them to go backwards depending on how the sprocket design goes, but more importantly, how the chain direction and how the bike itself is designed. But let's be real here. We know that while sprockets aren't exactly exclusive to bicycles, that is one of the most common places to find them. And perhaps not much more can be said as a result of that. So, that's it for this piece, but I will have more stuff planned for tomorrow and onwards. So, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, follow me wherever you can find me, and stay on the Hollywood side for more.